Okay, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to continuing coverage from Super Bowl 60, Radio Row. Bram Whitestein with Lawrence Hamm, who's Vice President for Events DC, where the spotlight is going to be on the nation's capital next spring as the NFL Draft comes to Washington for the first time.
Absolutely.
And you're getting ready for it.
Yeah. It's going to be an amazing show. First of all, the NFL does a great job, right? We're in a unique space where the Commanders are returning to DC. And I think to have the Commanders and the league in the nation's capital to tell our story now and the future, I think it's going to be epic for us. So we're just excited. We want to showcase who we are as a city. Obviously partner with the Commanders and everything that they've been doing right recently. And the NFL, right? They're in another space. The draft as an event has grown drastically. And we want to be one of the platforms that help them grow the event and also showcase our destination.
Yeah, I don't know what's a secret and what's not, so I'll just ask you, what can you tell us about it? It's going to be on the mall. Are there any details you can share about what the event looks like at this point?
Yeah, so it's been shared that we're looking to have the theater on the National Mall and have a sea of fans on the National Mall between the Capitol and the Washington Monument. We'll have a lot of experiential activations on Pennsylvania Avenue. So you think about the sound stages, the experiences, the brands, they'll really live on Pennsylvania Avenue. But that National Mall, that money shot is what we're looking for. So obviously the NFL is working out the details with our teams in the city. But we are striving for it to be a monumental experience.
How about the museums? Are they going to take part in this? Are they going to do anything specific to football? Do they want to kind of get involved and interact that way?
Right, so I think it's twofold. I think one is, the Smithsonian's on the mall are open to the public. So we want to make sure that, the citizens of our country always have access to that. So we have worked with them from the beginning. Smithsonians are fully on board. I think a lot of the time, those museums will function as normal. And they have unique spaces they can use in the evenings, and the draft is in the evening, so we'll be able to maybe take advantage of some of their spaces. I think the cool part is just the imagery of how the museums flank the National Mall. So again, all in planning process, but I know that Smithsonian, National Park Service, our city officials and leaders are all on the same page and making sure this is an epic event.
And what are you expecting now? 1 million people to come to the city, something in that neighborhood?
That's been a number, and I think, if you go back to look at previous drafts, Nashville is when the numbers started to get really, really big.
And it's a perfect venue. They've got Broadway. The stage is set up right there. It's almost welcoming to it. The mall feels this way,
Absolutely.
too.
And we've obviously studied all the previous drafts, and the other destinations have done a great job. I think right now, just the buzz around, the Commanders, D.C., new stadium, I think we're in a position to hopefully hit 1 million plus, right? And not just in front of the stage, right? We want people to see the whole city. We have all 8 wards. We really want to make the city open. And if you look at it, stepping back, you have DC, then the DMV, right? Maryland, Virginia also are very, very heavy in the sports fan base. So easy to get to, 3 airports, all those items are going to help us get people to the city.
So what do you want to tell fans who are thinking about coming to Washington about the city as they get set to embark on this?
Absolutely. I mean, first thing about the draft is everybody has a team, right? Everybody's looking forward to their next star player. So come to DC to experience that. But also, come to our nation's capital. There's some things in DC that are nowhere in the world, like our museums, our monuments, our culinary scene, our nightlife. So come to DC for the draft, for the NFL experience. Support our home team and the Commanders, right? And hopefully we'll be the last pick because we have won the year before. But, we really want you to come experience DC in a new way. The city has continued to evolve, and we're ready to make sports a major part of our identity in the city. And we're focused now to plan it out.
I mean, obviously, the epicenter of it's going to be the mall, where the crowd's going to be for where the stage is going to be. How are you thinking about utilizing the rest of the city and having activations to get people in and around Washington?
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, DC is not a large area, right? It's 15 square miles, right? So you can get anywhere via metro. Public transportation is easy, walkable city. All of the venues that are around and near the mall will be used, right? Capital One Arena is 2-3 blocks up the street that holds 19,000 people, right? So we'll see if that's an opportunity to be activated as well. So again, the brands that come with the NFL, in addition to the theater experience, we are a city that's ready to be activated, and we're going to make sure all those venues are ready.
And tell me a little bit about where you guys are in the early stages of planning in and around RFK. How are you guys thinking about what is going to be built at that site?
So again, it's a lot of players involved there. So again, for us, we did our job of knocking down the old RFK to prepare it for what the future will hold. The Commanders are a major part of that. The city's a major part of that. And then obviously future event opportunities are going to be a part of what it
Like a
looks like.
Super Bowl.
I mean, hey, we would
not?
love to. We would love to, right? Every major event we would love to host moving forward. So for us, it's really getting the smartest people in the room. I'm not an architect, right? But those people that are making those major decisions to make sure we're ready for every type of business, for locals, the region, and globally for people to come to DC.
Yeah, it's really exciting time, right?
Yeah,
I mean, just in
Thank you,
general for our region.
Right.
With RFK being built, with the Wizards and Mystics and Capitals staying in Washington, D.C., it really is an exciting time, I think, for the city.
Absolutely. Again, we'll have all of our teams within 15 square miles of each other. That's very unique in all of the world. And we want our franchise to do well, but in addition to their regular seasons, their parent companies like the NFL, NBA, MLB, all those, we want them in DC as well. We have sports fans from all over the world, one of the most diverse destinations. We want to take advantage of that every day.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. Lawrence, thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.